Namaste, dear students. As usual, today also I want to welcome you to our English class of grade 10. I hope you are ready with your necessary materials. And they are? Yes, you are right. Your English textbook, notebook, and pen or pencil. Now, are you ready with them? Good. Can you tell me what is the theme of Unit 6 that we discussed in our previous class? Wow, you are right. The theme is food and cuisine. You are right. Now, can you tell me the title of the text that we learnt in our previous class? Oh yes, you are right again. Strange food from around the world. And can you guess what are we going to learn today? Yes, you are right again. We are going to deal with the exercises, okay? So before dealing the exercises, I want to make you recall what we discussed in our previous class about the text, okay? So first of all, let's recall the following words with their meanings, okay? So that it will be easier for you to understand the whole text. It will be easier for you to do the comprehension task. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, let's recall the word. Now, we have the word fermented, okay? And what's the meaning of this word? You have already written down in your notebook too. Yes, you are right. Went through a chemical change. Next word. Yes, it is disappointed. And what does it mean? Alright, it means sad or displeased because someone or something has failed to fulfill one's hopes or expectations. So, have you noted it down in your notebook? Yes, good job. Now, another word we have again is oddly. So, it means in a way that is different to what is usual or expected, or strangely, okay, not usual. Next word we have is oatmeal, and it means meal made from ground oats used in porridge, oatcakes or other food. In our last class, you saw the picture of oatmeal also. Next word we have is squid. So what is it? Yes, it is a sea creature, okay? An elongated, fast-swimming cephalopod mollusk with 8 arms and 2 long tentacles, typically able to change color, okay? So simply you can understand as a living thing that we can find in a sea, and this is used for a food item, okay? Next word, what is it? Can you guess? That we discussed in our previous class. Now another word we have is, can you guess? Yes, sesame. So it means the edible seeds of the sesame plant which are used whole or have the well extracted. And last time I showed you the picture of sesame. In Nepali, I told you, what is it? Yes, you are right. That is til, okay? Next word, dear students, what is it? Okay, scary, and it means frightening or causing fear, okay? Now again we have another one that is nips and tarts. So what does it mean? Yes, you are right, turnips and potatoes. Likewise, we have some more words, and they are witchetty, okay? A large whitish wood-eating larva of a beetle or moth eaten by some Australian aboriginal people, okay? So witchetty, bush type of food which you can find their larva. I showed you the picture also. Could you remember it? Okay. Next, myrtle, an evergreen shrub which has glossy aromatic foliage and white flowers followed by purple black oval berries. And again I showed you the picture of myrtle also. I hope you could remember it. Next we have is crunchy. This word is, I think, very much familiar to you. So making a sharp noise when bitten or crushed. If you eat something and while chewing, if that produces a kind of sound while eating that food, that is crunchy, Next word, what is it? Yes, it is congealed, and it means having become semi-solid, especially on cooling, okay? Now next one we have is unsuspecting. So what does it mean? Yes, it is given here, not aware of the presence of danger, feeling no suspicion, okay? And next we have is yummy. So what is it? Yes, you are right. Delicious, tasty, Next, naughty. So you have written tasting like nuts. Okay. Now we have another one, guts, the stomach or belly. Dear students, I hope you might have got the meanings of these all words. Okay. Now I just want to make you recall the lesson very shortly. Okay. So for this one, you have to be ready to do a task. And can you guess what is the task we are going to do now? Okay, don't be upset. I am here to help you. And the task for you is C. Is it interesting to you? Match the following food items with their related countries. And this task is not from our comprehension exercises from the textbook. I have just given it to you to check whether you have remembered the text or not. Okay? So based on your previous class, you have to do this task within a short time. Now start doing it. See, huggies, okay, siokara, jellyfish, green ants, crickets, snails, bonryu, and you have to match with their related countries. For example, huggies, China or Vietnam or Scotland or France or Japan or Thailand or Australia. Which country is related to the food huggies? You have to match now. Have you matched it? Good job. Later we'll discuss, okay? Now, next food, siokara. Again, you have to match this food, siokara, with its related country. Which is it? Have you done it? Well done. Next item we have is jellyfish. Again, you have to match with its related country. Please do it. Have you done? Good job. Next food item we have is green ants. And which is the country? Okay. Later we'll discuss. Next one is crickets. So which is the country for crickets? Okay, I hope you might have matched it. Next one is snails. So which is the country people eat snails, Have you matched it now again? Well done. And the last one we have is bonryu. So which is the country for this food? Okay, I hope you might have done correctly. Now it's your time to check your answers with me. Okay. Now, can you tell me the country for the food huggies? What is it? All of you tell me loudly. Okay, let me check. Yes, it is Scotland. So if you have matched huggies with Scotland, you are perfectly correct. Okay, you are absolutely right. Next, siokara. Now tell me the country for siokara. Which one is it? Oh yes, it sounds like Japanese sound, So of course it is Japan. Next, jellyfish. Where is it? Tell me loudly once again. Is it Vietnam? Is it China? Is it Thailand? Okay, let me check. Jellyfish is China, So are you right? Good job. Next one, green ants. So which is the country? All of you tell me once again. Okay, let me check. Green ants is Australia. So if you are right, now I want to clap for you. And if wrong, don't be upset, okay? We learn by making mistakes and I am here to help you. Dear students, now we have another food item that is crickets. And which is the country for crickets? Okay, tell me once again, very loudly. Okay, let me check. It is Thailand. If you are right, you can tick yourself, okay? Next one, we have snails. And what is the country here for snail? Okay, France. Now, next one is bonryu. I think you are correct if you have seen these all. And that is undoubtedly Vietnam. So, do you have these answers, matching items? Good job, dear students. It means that you have understood, okay? Now, we are going to do comprehension task based on the text, okay? So, the first task, can you tell me what is it? Yes, it is again match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. So, all of you first of all read these things. What are given under column A? What are given under column B? So that it will be easier more familiar to you to do. Let's start. Column A. Ferment. B. Squid. C. Vicheti. D. Metal. E. Congeal. F. Nutty. Now we have meanings under column B, and they are: 1. A large whitish wood-eating larva of a beetle or moth. 2. To go through a chemical change. 3. A sea creature that has a long soft body, 8 arms and 2 tentacles around its mouth. 4. To change from a fluid to a solid state. 5. Having a flavor like that of nuts. And the last one, 6, is a bush with shiny leaves, pink or white flowers and blue-black berries. Now, dear students, it's your time to do this task. Please start matching the words with their meanings. Are you doing? Good. Now, ferment. Which one is the right meaning for the word ferment? A large whitish wood-eating larva of a beetle or moth, or to go through a chemical change, or a sea creature that has a long soft body, 8 arms and 2 tentacles around its mouth, and like this. Which one? Have you done it? Good. Similarly, now go for the next one, that is squid. And which is the correct meaning for the word squid? Please do it now. Done. Good. Next word is vicheti. So which one is the meaning for this word? Please match now. Have you finished? Good. Next one, metal. Which is the meaning again? Please match it. Have you done? Well done. Next one is congeal. So which is the meaning again? Please match. Alright, I hope you might have finished matching this. Now the last one is nutty. N-U-T-T-Y, nutty. So which one is the correct meaning? Please match and be ready to check. Okay? Have you finished, dear all? Good job. If so, now you have to check with me. But before checking, you have to tell me your answer. Okay? You have to tell me the meanings of these words. Now, can you tell me the meaning for the word ferment? Which is the correct meaning for this word ferment here? Okay, let's check then. Yes, it means to go through a chemical change. Okay, so have you got this meaning? Are you right? Good job. You can tick yourself. Okay. Next, we have squid. And what is its meaning? Tell me once again. Oh, once again, please tell me. I have got different, answers. Okay, let me check now. Squid means a sea creature that has a long soft body, 8 arms and 2 tentacles around its mouth. So if you are right, you can tick. If it is not right, don't worry, you can correct it now. Have you done? Good job. Next one we have is vicheti. And what is your meaning for the word vicheti that you have matched with? Okay, let me check once again. Vicheti means a large whitish wood-eating larva of a beetle or moth. Have you done it? Good job. Next one we have is metal. So all of you tell me your meaning for this word that you have matched with. Metal. What is it? Okay, repeat it once again. Metal. Alright, it is a bush with shiny leaves, pink or white flowers and blue-black berries. Okay. Now next one we have is congeal. I think you might have done it correctly. So what is the meaning for this word congeal? Once again, is it to change from a fluid to a solid state, or having a flavor like that of nuts, or which one? Oh yes, you are right now. That is to change from a fluid to a solid state. Okay. And the last one, nutty. Is it necessary to check now? Oh yes, undoubtedly it is having a flavor like that of nuts. So if you are all right, you can tick all. Good job. If you are not, don't worry, please correct it. Okay. And in your free time, Please read these words and meanings. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, again we have another task to do, and the task is, can you tell me now? Yes, it is given in B, and the instruction says to us the idiom "a breeze too far" in the text means something that is too extreme. Match the following idioms with their meanings. Dear students, are you familiar with the term idiom? Have you heard it? Okay. Idiom, in Nepali also we have idioms. And what do we call in Nepali for the idioms, Tuka, yes? For example, I can give you example of Nepali tuka. Talla घरे एले त जिब्रो टोकेछ नि. What does it mean? Does it give us very straight meaning? माथला घरे बिले त कानमा तेल हालेर बस्छ. What does it mean? Does it give us straight meaning? Does it give us literal meaning? No. It has sense. It gives us something, another meaning, So this is what we call idiom in English, and in Nepali, tuka. For example, talla gare ele jibro tokeछ नि. What does it mean? Has he really beaten his tongue physically? No, it means that death, okay? He has died. माथला गरे बीले कानमा तेल हालेछ नि. What does it mean? Does not listen anything, okay? So it has different meaning. So we have to understand according to the sense. And here we have some idioms, and while learning English, we have to be familiar with the idioms too. So we are going to do this task. So is it clear to you? Good job. Now we have some idioms here with their meanings, and your task is, your job is to match their meaning. So let's read the idioms first and then their meanings, and then we will match them, okay? So A, get out of hand. B, miss the boat. C, break the ice. D, cry over spilt milk. And E, look before you leap. So these are the idioms. Now this side we have the meanings of these idioms, okay? So let's read first. 1. To say or do something to make people feel comfortable. Once again, I like to repeat it. To say or do something to make people feel comfortable. 2. To think about the possible bad results of an action before doing it. Once again, to think about the possible bad results of an action before doing it. 3. To worry over past events which cannot be changed. Once again, to worry over past events which cannot be changed. 4. To become difficult to control. Once again, to become difficult to control. And the last one is 5. To be too late to get what you want. Once again, I like to repeat it. To be too late to get what you want. Dear students, now your job to match the idioms with their corresponding meanings, okay? Let's start matching. Are you matching? Good. So the first one is get out of hand. Please match this idiom with its correct meaning, whether it means to say or do something to make people feel comfortable, or to think about the possible bad results of an action before doing it, or to worry over past events which cannot be changed, or to become difficult to control, or to be too late to get what you want. So what is the correct meaning? Okay, later we'll discuss. Now let's go to B, miss the boat. Please match now. Miss the boat. Have you matched? Good job. Now next we have is C, break the ice. And which one is the correct meaning here? Please match now. Have you matched? Good job. D, cry over spilt milk. Which one is the correct meaning for this idiom? Please match now. Have you finished matching? Good. Now the last one we have is E, and it is look before you leap. Which is the correct meaning for this idiom? Please match now. I hope you might have finished this task. Now, let's discuss the correct meanings of these idioms. So, can you tell me once again loudly so that I can listen to you from here? A. Get out of hand. Which one is the correct meaning for this idiom? So, tell me once again. Which one? Okay, let me check. Get out of hand means to become difficult to control. Okay, get out of hand means to become difficult to control. Have you matched with this one? Good job. If not, don't worry, you can correct now, because I have frequently told you that we can learn by making mistakes. Okay, so don't be afraid of mistakes. B. Miss the boat. Which one is the meaning for it? All of you tell me once again loudly. What is it? Okay, let me check. This is to be too late to get what you want. See, miss the boat means to be too late to get what you want. Is it clear to you? So, are you right? Good job. Next one we have is break the ice, and its meaning is, tell me once again. Okay, repeat it once again. The meaning for break the ice. What is it? Okay, to say or do something to make people feel comfortable. So, did you match with this one? Good job. If not, please correct now. Okay. Next one we have is cry over spilt milk. So, what does it mean? Interesting, see? What does it mean? Okay, tell me loudly. Now, check with me, okay? Cry over spilt milk means to worry over past events which cannot be changed. So, did you match with this one? Well done. If not, please correct. Next, look before you leap. Now, I think you can do it if you have done all these up to D correctly. So, look before you leap. So, what is the correct meaning? Yes, you are right. It is to think about the possible bad results of an action before doing it. Dear students, now I want to give you a task as your homework that you can do in your free time at your home. So, that is, you can use these all idioms in your sentences. Okay? Is it clear to you? What do you have to do? Yes, you have to use these all idioms in your one meaningful sentences in your free time at your home. Is it clear to you? Okay. If so, again we have another task. Can you tell me what is it? Okay, you can tell me from your textbook. Tell me once again. Yes, you are right. It means that the textbook is there with you. Good job. Now see, and what does the instruction say to us? Please read it now. Have you finished reading? Good. Yes, the instruction says us complete the sentences below with the correct information from the text in not more than 4 words. Dear students, according to this instruction, you have to be very careful at a point. That is, while you are completing the sentences with necessary information, we are not allowed to use more than 4 words. Okay? We have to use up to 4 or less than 4 words. It can be 1, it can be 2 words, it can be 3 words, it can be 4 words. But we should not write down 5 words. Okay? The instruction says to us. So, we have to strictly follow the instruction here. Now, we have A. First of all of you read the sentences. Let's begin. A. Sometimes even having a food can give us the feeling of ... when it is like taking a risk. B. When we travel, we have the chance to ... which we even do not think of eating. Okay. C. The writer became disappointed while having ... which was really bad. D. The writer's impression of the Japanese food is, again you can find, you have to supply there. Okay. E. Many people think ... again blank, okay, as scary ones which Chinese turn into food. And the last one is F. snails become very tasty when they are fried with, you have to do it. Now, dear all, start doing this, okay? So, you can find, I want to make you use your textbook also. Please look at your textbook and then fill in the blanks, okay? Complete the sentences. You can find this one. Sometimes even having a food can give us the feeling of, this information you can find in the first, second paragraph of the text. You can search there and please complete it. Are you doing? Good. Have you finished it? Well done. If so, let's go to B. When we travel, we have the chance to. Again, you can find this information in the first, second paragraphs in the beginning, okay, of the text. Strange food from around the world. Please search in your textbook because you have to use your textbook because these all are comprehension task. From the text, we have to do. So, have you finished it? Good. Now, next one we have is C. The writer became disappointed while having, which was really bad. Again, you can find it is in the second, third paragraph, of your textbook. That is just a hint and you have to search this information to complete the sentence. I hope you might have finished C2. Now D. The writer's impression of the Japanese food is, now you have to go to Shiokara, Japan, okay? The subheading Shiokara, Japan, you can find this information there in your textbook. So, have you found it? Okay, then complete it. Done? Good job. Next, many people think ... as scary ones which Chinese turn into food. Here Chinese means you have to see the food that people eat in China. So, what is it? You can go, okay? If you see there China, go there and read in your textbook. So, have you finished it now? Good. Next, F. Snails become very tasty when they are fried with. Now, you have to go to the subheading food item, snails, France, you can find this information. So, have you reached there in your textbook? Good. So, did you find the information here? Okay, now you can complete it. Dear students, it's time for checking our information, whether they are right or not. Okay, let's begin. A. Sometimes even having a food can give us the feeling of, what is it? C. Challenging and winning when it is like taking a risk. As we have already discussed that when we go to a new place and if the food is strange to us at that time, it's like a challenge for us, and if we eat that one, it is a kind of winning, So, you can write down, okay, challenging and winning. Done? Great job. Next, B. When we travel, we have the chance to. Now, what is the correct information that you have written in the blank? Please share with me. Okay, yours should be chance to eat things, or you can write down foods which we even do not think of eating. So, in your book you can find things, okay, and here things means foods. Is it clear to you? Good job. C. The writer became disappointed while having. So, what type of food? Have you got it? Okay, then tell me, share with me. All right, it is fermented horse milk, which was really bad. Okay. Next one, D. The writer's impression of the Japanese food is, what is it? Impression. What does the writer feel regarding Japanese food, Shiokara? Okay, you can write down delicious, or it can be similar type of word that gives positive impact upon the food, positive impression upon the food. Okay. Next, many people think as scary ones which Chinese turn into food. I hope you might have done it very easily. So, what is the correct information for this blank? Well done, jellyfish. Okay. Now, F. Snails become very tasty when they are fried with, you have to write the ingredients there. So, what are they? All right, that is garlic and butter. Plenty of garlic and butter we can find there. So if we write plenty of, it becomes 5 words. So you can minimize the words and write down garlic and butter. Dear students, if you look at this whole information, you can see that we have done less than 4 words. 4 words are less than 4 words, not 5 words, okay, according to the instruction. Is it clear to you? Good. And if some of your information is not right, now you can correct. Have you finished? Good. If so, again, we have one more task that we have to do now. And can you guess what is it? Yes, undoubtedly, it is D, and the instruction says to us, answer the following questions, okay? Now, without any delay, let's begin. A. Why does food become a challenge for people when they travel? Now, again, you have to see the text in your book. And even I want to show you the paragraph, okay? So, can you do it now? Why does food become a challenge for people when they travel? Now, you can find this answer in this paragraph. Now, read it. You have to challenge yourself with food when you travel. You have to take chances on things you wouldn't normally even think of eating. This is what it's all about, experiencing the way other people do things, trusting that they know what they are doing. The food stuff that seems so strange to you is actually so delicious to many others. It doesn't always work out. Sometimes the fermented horse milk in Mongolia that sounds so bad really is so bad. However, if you take a chance on the following dishes, you won't be disappointed. Now, from this paragraph also, which is the particular information for this question? Can you tell me now? Where do we find it? In which line? Okay, we can find this answer, C, in this line, okay? You have to challenge yourself with food when you travel. You have to take chances on things you wouldn't normally even think of eating, okay? See, this is the right answer, because they have to take chances on things they would not normally even think of eating. So it means that when we go to a new place and if the food is strange to us, new to us, and we haven't tested it at that time, it would be really difficult for us to taste that food. So you can find, see, you would not normally even think of eating. So you can write down answer from these lines. And dear students, I have frequently told you that while writing the answer for comprehension questions, you don't need to write down complete sentence, okay? You can write down the keywords that gives us meaning, that give us answer, okay? Now, next question we have is, how is haggis prepared? Now, it is a kind of recipe, You have to tell the method of preparing haggis. So, where do you find it? Yes, you can find in this paragraph, Haggis, Scotland, okay, subheading. So, you can read it now. Early enough, when you take all of the parts of a sheep that no one else wants, the heart, the liver and the lungs, grind it up and mix it with mutton fat, oatmeal and spices. Then pack it in a sheep's stomach and boil it for a few hours. It tastes, really good. Scotland isn't exactly known for its cooking and eating skills, but give me haggis, nips and tats, haggis with turnips and potatoes, and day of the week. So, in which line do you find this answer? It's like a recipe. Your answer may look a bit longer, You can find answer from these lines, okay? So, how do you write answer? So, you can write your answer in this way, okay? Haggis is prepared with the parts of a sheep, the heart, the liver and the lungs. We grind it up and mix it with mutton fat, oatmeal and spices. Then we pack it in a sheep's stomach and boil it for a few hours. Finally, it is ready to serve, okay? Dear students, while writing the answers, so you have to find out whether the question is for literal comprehension. Literal comprehension means if we have to just pick up the answer from the line, that is literal comprehension. Sometimes it can be reorganization. We can find answer partly, some information here, some information there, maybe word and maybe another line, or maybe one paragraph or another paragraph, that is reorganization, and we have to write down answer. Another type of question is inference. Okay, so we should have pre-knowledge and we can get a clue from the text and we have to find out the answer. And finally, judgmental type of question. You have to judge and then write your answer. Okay, anyway, now let's begin. C. When do you feel that you like Siokara? See the question. At first, the narrator or the writer says that he hates, okay, he or she hates this one, but later he or she loves this one. So where do you find this answer? See, I used to hate, however, I'm slowly coming around. Once you get used to it and you have it with good conversation, this food takes on a whole new beauty. So from this line, you have to write down your answer, and your answer can be like this. I feel that I like Siokara when I once get used to eat and have it with good conversation. Okay, so you can write down your answer to have this type of information. Is it clear? All right. Next we have is D. Where can people enjoy the bush food? So you can very easily find it. Now you can find its answer. C. Australia. Where can people enjoy the bush food? It means that place. See, it is literal comprehension type of question. You just pick up the information. Here just pick up the word, that is Australia, and you can write down in Australia. So if you want to write a complete sentence, your answer can be people can enjoy the bush food in Australia. But if you write only in Australia, that's a correct answer. Okay, you can write down only the main ideas. Is it clear? Now next question we have is E. Why does the writer find it difficult to eat larger insects? And you can see this paragraph. Okay, even in your textbook you can see here also. You hear occasionally, and then I just like to show you the lines where you can find this information. Okay, I still struggle. However, with the larger insects, anything that requires more than one bite is a breeze too far for this guy. For this guy means this person, or you can say writer or narrator. Okay, so what can be your answer now? Yes, your answer can be because for him anything that requires more than one bite is a breeze too far. Or your answer can be the writer finds it difficult to eat larger insects because. But we don't need to write a complete sentence for comprehension task in question answer. Okay. Now next question. What is the next question given in F? Yes, it is name the country where snails are served as the main dish. Okay, so you can find in this paragraph where. Okay, see, French restaurants, even in Australia. And then what is another country given here in this paragraph? Please find it quickly. Yes, that is Vietnam. So your answer can be France, Australia and Vietnam. See, you are right. Okay, or if you want to write complete sentence, the country where snails are served as the main dish are France, Australia and Vietnam. But this answer is enough for us. France, Australia and Vietnam. Now we have another question again. What kind of food is bon riu? Now you have to introduce this food. Okay, bon riu. You can find here. Everything about bon riu or traditional Vietnamese soup sounds good. Well, almost everything. It's a crab-based soup mixed with noodles. So far, so delicious. It's then topped with roasted tomatoes, crab meat, stewed pork, lime juice, chili, fresh herbs, banana flour and bean sprouts. Okay, so you can find its answer from these lines. Okay, so how do you write its answer then? What kind of food is bon riu? Okay, your answer can be like this. See, a traditional crab-based Vietnamese soup mixed with noodles and topped with roasted tomatoes, crab meat, stewed pork, lime juice, chili, fresh herbs, banana flour and bean sprouts that we drop in a large piece of congealed pig's blood to eat. Okay, this type of food is bonryu. Is it clear to you? Okay, good job. Now we have next the last question, that is, if you have to choose one of the foods from the list above, which one do you choose? Why? Now it is judgmental type of question, evaluation type of question. You have to compare with all the food items and you have to make a decision why you like the particular food. It is the higher level type of question. Okay, so you have to read all the text, you have to compare among all the food items and you have to make one. Okay, so if you ask me this question, my answer can be like this: snail, because I have already tasted ghungi and I think it is similar to snail and delicious too. So if I have tasted ghungi, it is similar to snail, I can eat. Maybe other foods very strange to me, so I cannot taste. That's why this is my evaluation. This is my judgment. Okay, this is how you have to write down your answer. Is it clear, all of you? And at the same time, have you done all the answers of these questions? Good job. Now, at last, I have a task for you. That is your home assignment, and it is given in E. Which of the dishes mentioned in the text did you find the strangest of all? So, you have gone through many food items. Now, you have to write down which one is the strangest, very much new to you, and you have to give your reasons. Okay, please do this task as your homework at your home in your free time. Is it clear, all of you? Good. Dear students, if so, we have come to the end of our today's class. I hope you might have got a clear-cut idea to do comprehension task based on the text. Please practice them in your free time. It's all for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.